For decades, the world rewarded one type of intelligence. AI is about to make that version cheap. AI is already more intelligent than most humans on the planet when you look at IQ level. So it's not daft or insane to think that what we reward as a society in terms of intelligence and the type of thinking we reward will shift as these AI models become more and more accessible and more integrated into our society. The old world rewarded one type of intelligence above all else. It was memorization, follow instructions. Generally, these people are seen as the people who do well in school, who do well in exams. They're able to stay in the lines and kind of follow the lane of society. These are the people that are reflected in society as our highest achievers, our lawyers, our programmers, the definition of excellence and greatness. Now these skills are becoming more and more commoditized due to AI. The average person is able to do a lot of the skills that we used to see as the peak of intelligence and the peak of performance. What does that mean for intelligence and what we think and what we describe as intelligence? One bit of data we can look at is this report from the World Economic Forum. It found that when it asked people across a huge range of industries what skills they saw as being more useful in the future, they named AI as some of the most important skills. But interesting enough, for all the rest, it was the softer skills that generally aren't associated with what we would call success or intelligence, such as leadership, resilience, flexibility. Leadership and social influence jumped 22% when compared to the period previously. And we saw the same trend across resilience, flexibility, and agility. Overall, those skills rose by importance by 17%. We still need the hard skills, and I'm not saying we don't need them at all. It's going to be crucial for people to verify outputs from AI systems. Just that the moat around technical skills becomes weaker and weaker as more and more people are able to engage in technical ability. But the key to this puzzle is that employers are now saying they're actually more important than ever. Because we're in an ever-changing world where AI is able to disrupt things so quickly, these soft skills become more and more important because the question becomes less of what can we build, but what should we build? That's what the question shifts to. And what is worth doing when you have infinite outcomes and infinite possibility to build whatever you want? You have to be very, very selective on what does get built. Previously, for companies, these harder skills were the constraint, but now with AI, we're seeing this actually become commoditized. We're seeing it's easier and easier to build. Spotify recently mentioned that the thing actually slowing them down for product updates is no longer development skills and those harder skills, is actually users' propensity to accept change. I believe the skills that will be important are the future are things like taste, which previously was a luxury for many companies because there was always a shortage of technical workers. If more and more people can build, it becomes more and more important to have a vision of what you want the world to look like. We will see more people taking bigger and bolder bets because the commoditization of skills that previously were involved in things like business have become leveled. We will see a shift from people being locked into one job. I think we'll see them branch out into other departments as well, and you will have someone who is able to tell a story, being like a marketer, as well as being a developer, as well as being a graphic designer, or guiding an AI model that does graphic design. I think we're also going to see more and more important to have a broader skill set rather than just locking in and continuing on one skill. Let's say that AI is able to take 90% of someone's job. A potential where you could find alpha to be more and more useful is be that 10% where the human is needed in their loop across a multiple departments rather than singling in on one niche. AI is amazing at being a very great employee. I wouldn't say it's a great visionary. It's not a change maker. These are just systems, and these AI systems will just take away the sluggish jobs and the sluggish skills, and to be honest, I think those are hard skills, those that take huge cognitive load off us, and so we're able to be more and more creative. Now more than ever, we are seeing this is the chance to change the world. And to me, that has actually always been the most important thing for what we see as intelligence. It has been the people that have been different. These have been the change makers. This has not changed at all. This has always been the case. It's just been that this has become more and more important. And that's an extremely exciting thing, is we're seeing it has become more and more important to be different, to take bigger bets, which in turn I believe we will see better change in the world. We have more change makers in the world, more people brave enough to take the leap, to take on the challenge. Because the reality is no one now can afford to play it safe. AI will take your job if you play it safe. If you don't have a vision for the world coming is for the visionaries, the scrappy ones, the just do it's, the people who take life by the balls and just go and do something. These are what I believe are going to be the change makers. And it is an awesome time for everyone to be experiencing this.